Detroit's fine, man. It's
At Boon Bloomo. How's Detroit? As bad as everyone says.
No, it's not as bad as everyone says. My hotel last night sucked, but I stayed in a Super 8, so unfortunately, there is that reputation of, it not being a great place to stay. Okay, back in the car. Did I see Barbarian? What does that mean? What does that mean? Hello, 3-Gun. Okay. Alright, I had to put air in my tire. Alright, we're on the road. Let's get her done. Let's get freaking schmovin', folks. Car does kind of sound awful, so I like having the stream up just in case I crash off the road, just in case the car obliterates, Hopefully not, but we'll see. You'll hear some knocking here and there. I'm gonna swap to Bluetooth so I actually get text to speech. And I actually don't mind that. I'll let that run. Sure. How's everyone doing today? How are you doing, Boone? I haven't spoken to you in a while. Can you tell me anything positive in your life? I would love for you to not troll me. Great. If you'll... Okay, cool. If you can send me the details in text form, I would appreciate that. I'm just now getting back on the road. I'm gonna have to pick that up after I help Comic Rec load in his vehicle. Can you also, when you send me the details, tell me when they close today? Hi, Valkyrie. How are you doing? Thank you, Cassidy. Hi, Roxy. How you doing? I like the vibe. We are tooting along. You doing all right, Roxy? doing just fine. You know, I didn't have as productive a day as I wanted at the convention I was at. That would be Motor City Comic Con. It's in Detroit. I wasn't as productive as I wanted to be, but it was still a pretty good day. I got to spend some time with Alan. He's my buddy. He's the guy who owns the college that I'm there for. Last night kind of sucked. Just sleeping in my hotel because there's a lot of noise, so I'm actually kind of tired. I am going to Grand Rapids for Grand Rapids Comic Con. Yes, I am between two conventions this weekend. But my other friend, Comic Rec, he is down there, and I'm going to help him pack up his booth. And then we're going to head back to Chicago together. But yes, I am in Detroit, headed to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, that's a thank you for the heart, Cassidy. So that's your Smash tournament. Your Smash tournament. Very cool. Congratulations. Hope you put money on him. Just kidding. I don't encourage gambling. You will always lose. You will always lose. Unless you're my spouse, in which case you will sometimes win. Actually, you'll win majority of the time. Every time I've ever gone gambling with Cassidy, they've won. I will be as careful as I can. I'm not looking at the screen while I'm driving, so there's no worries there. And I will be going the speed limit. And if I have any kind of accident, you people will be watching. Hi, Alan. You're not Alan, my boss, right? Oh, boy. Do you guys hear that? I don't see you texting. I hear you texting. I have text-to-speech, so everything you say, I can hear it. I did not also almost get hit. I didn't almost get hit. My day's going okay, Alan. I'm tooting along, listening to some city pop. Masayoshi Takanaka. He'll be coming to Chicago, and I scored some VIP tickets to his show, so I'm excited to go see him. Cassidy and I will go see that, maybe with some friends, or maybe I will just sell the tickets and do something cool with that. But it's tickets for late next year, so it gives us something to look forward to. It's always nice to set a great, thank you, love you. I will text you once I stop. Enjoy your coffee. But yeah, it's always nice to have something to look forward to in the future. It doesn't necessarily have to be a year away. Drive's 2 hours. Oh, that was a long username. Is that Charlie? Is that Charles Numbers? Charcoal. Okay, it is Charlie. That's funny. Charlie, I don't think Restream exists on mobile, so I don't think I can simulcast. And I think Twitch might have express, like they might forbid streaming in a moving vehicle. I don't think YouTube has any restriction like that. Restream is on mobile? Question mark? Is it? I feel like I have tried that in the past and it hasn't worked out well for me. Charlie, I haven't been streaming recently. I moved. I bought a house. I've been setting that up. Oh, we're wanting me to do face cam here. Let me see if I can swap it real quick. Here, hello, face cam, face cam, hi, face. Okay, thing is swapped. Oh boy. Lock it. It's Lee. Three Gun, have you called me Lee before? Most people in the chat, most folks do not go with Lee. Going okay. I'm not thrilled with the amount of stuff that has to be fixed, but it's going well. You know, it's at a livable point currently, and I think that's the most that I can ask out of the house. Is that we can live in it. We gotta put up cameras soon, and we're gonna have to renovate the bathroom. Livable is ideal, yeah. We're gonna renovate the bathroom, and we have 2 pipes wrapped with asbestos in the basement. It is my phone that is streaming currently, but I'm not like on my phone. Oh man, I'm pooped. How have you been, Charlie? I will go back to streaming as soon as I get my setup ready and good to go again. But that won't be for like at least another week, I think. Actually, it'll be a couple weeks because next week I have another convention in Peoria that I have to vend at, and then just after I get back from Peoria, I'm going to be we're going to be flying out to Charleston to visit family. This let me see if locking my phone and unlocking it will fix the stream. Okay, did that fix it? Are we better? Stream, the drive is going to be about 2 hours, and then I'm going to pause for 2 hours while I help my buddy pack up his stuff, and then I'm going to drive for another 2 hours. Okay, great, wonderful. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's the driving stream. I haven't spoken to you in so long. How are you doing? I'll make dangerous maneuvers just for you, Charlie. Check this one out. Dangerous maneuver number 1. Just obstructed my vision. Conprise, if you're still here, well, we're gonna be streaming soon, and it's likely going to be that game that you suggested. I can't remember what it was. It might have been Bloodborne. Yeah, Charlie. Real dangerous stuff. I'm glad to hear it, Comprise. We moved into our new home. We own a home now. We've been fixing it to make it livable. We're getting the rest of our possessions in Monday. And from there, I can start getting back into the groove of, recording and streaming, and yeah, things are looking up. And we're also paying half of what we were in rent. So like our mortgage is going to be $880 a month, I believe. If I play Bloodborne, balls will make a return. I do hate to hear that, actually. Are you telling us that insurance is a fool's game? Because I think everyone would generally agree with that. Yes, thank you, Comprise. We've been nuking my credit for years. Every time we've had an unexpected expense, we've put it exclusively under my name so that my credit sucks. So that Cassidy was finally able to get the house on their credit exclusively, because we didn't want to, just barely not qualify. And we wanted the best rate possible. Insurance-wise. So now that we have this house and we're improving the property value, we can sell it, use the down payment from the money that we accrue from selling it, and actually buy a much better house when it comes time for that. That's the goal here. But yeah, we're excited. What do you need the license for that does not involve insurance, Charlie? What scheme are you up to? You're so right, Charlie. I should sign up for a 50-year mortgage. So true, okay. Lee exit. I don't think you will get in trouble. I think everyone agrees that it is the single worst economic idea that's ever been introduced. Aside from maybe communism, am I right? Oh, we go to Flint. You guys want to visit Flint? They still don't have clean water, right? Are they still screwed? The Europeans do 50-year mortgages? That's insane. Is that at least on a new house? That's significantly worse. That's awful. Dude, that sounds like fuck. You're probably paying what, like 10 times what the original purchase price is? Jesus. Gotcha. It's a, hey, I know about insurance, so I'm allowed to sign this type deal. Look out, guys. We got an insurance shill in the chat. Well, life insurance isn't a scam. Thank you, Bolt Savage, for the 100s. I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Charlie, life insurance isn't a scam. because you can kill someone and take their insurance policy. So it's not a scam, we profit. I'm just kidding, guys. That's a myth.
Well, I do actually believe what I sell specifically is a scam, but the government makes large companies buy in to protect large construction projects, so they have to buy in.
Oh yeah, we need to deregulate that. The government needs to stop forcing people to buy insurance. That's bad.
At 3316. Let's be real, fondly everything is a scam.
Yeah, that's so true. It's all a scam to keep you alive. Ugh. Am I right?
At Charlie 199802. This is not insurance.
But it's basically insurance.
At Charlie 199802. It's a financial guarantee of project completion.
That's insurance.
At Charlie 199802. No, it is not.
Insurance at large is a financial guarantee that a piece of
benefits your losses.
insurance benefits your losses. What does that mean? What does that mean?
199802. Normally I do this for a living.
No, you don't. You're a liar. You live in your mother's basement and you don't have a job. I know this.
Project guarantee is like buying something that would benefit someone else's loss. At 3316. Liar, liar, pants on fire. At Charlie 199802. Get on Discord and I will explain purity bonds.
Sorry, man. I can't get on Discord. I'm on the road.
At Charlie 199802. And you will shit your pants and cry on screen.
I'm sure I will shit my pants and cry on stream. I'm so sure I will. Charlie, what you sell is a scam. And insurance is a scam. So, what you sell is insurance. That's how that works, you know? Correlation is both causation, and anything that's similar is the same.
What I sell is a government mandated scam. That's 3316.
You are a scam.
At Charlie 199802. I do Amazon to sell purity bonds. That's 3316. Oh, I am I.
3Gun, if you're AI, you have to tell me. Like if you're a cop, you have to tell me. And that's real, and that's a law. Can I rage bait the chat? Can we see how long it takes to rage bait chat? Ah, 3Gun's controlling the government. Excellent. Can we get some healthcare? See, that's actually not true because you can break the law and it's legal. Charlie, you wouldn't know anything about a good lawyer. You'll get your health care when you fix this damn door. Oh, we did have a we did have a man spider walking around the convention today. Speaking of fixing this damn door. That's cringe. Not that you're half Jewish, that you know some good lawyers. Yeah, I missed my exit. I was supposed to save like 10 minutes. But I'm caught in traffic now. That's odd. Damn it. That's typical of a lawyer family. Not getting along. Speaking of lawyer families not getting along, my step family. Well, a bunch of lawyers, a bunch of not getting along. Well, Charlie, that might be something else. That's a bit. That's a bit. Oh boy. It's the fact that older people can be bribed with money. I'm not making fun of Jews, Charlie. I'm making fun of old people. There's a difference. I would love to see you represent yourself in court, 3-Gun. That'd be awesome. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what Episcopal is. I don't know enough about Judaism or, religion at large, I guess. There was a period of time in my life where I was trying to learn as much as I could about every religion, but there's just so much. There's just so much. Oh, great. Wonderful. Great. Charlie, since they're in your family, you can make the comment. And you have my go-ahead. You have my free pass to be controversial. Who's worse? Wow! Wow! Well, what? I'm asking you to tell me who's worse, Jews or Christians. That's not me making a statement. That's just me asking who's better. What's wrong with that? Ugh. I'm eating spicy Cheetos. What's crazy? I'm just asking who's worse. I think yes. I think the worst Christians versus the worst Jews. I don't know much of anything about the history of Christianity or the history of Judaism. I do know some bad memes about Judaism, but that mostly was because of the last couple of years and people's apprehension towards, the war in that place, that contested place that I'm not taking a stance on. Just kidding, I am taking a stance. It's there should not be war and we should not kill children. Is it? I don't think religion should be treated like race, dude. Religion is a choice. Race is biological. Bye, Roxy. I don't know. I guess I'm a sheep. That's fine. I'll be a sheep. I just want to stop suffering so much. So if sheep suffer less, then that's what I'll be. Charlie, I'd argue that religion is more so tied with circumstances and location than race. Race has something to do with location. But I would say that religion is way more about environment than it is biological. Right? I don't know, I'm a moron, but I really don't feel like religion and race are a like you can't be. Okay, there you go. I don't think that you can discriminate against somebody's religion in the same way that you can discriminate against a race. Mostly because you can choose your religion. Well, damn, I'm right with God. So, Charlie, if people are willing to be tribal on racial lines, are you arguing that they would be tribal on religious lines? Well, Satan is a goat. You like the wordplay there? The earth is growing because of sin. Okay, does that mean life on Earth is a sin? I don't know. I don't know how Christianity works. That seems like a lot of guilt to live with, you know?
At Rusty 82758. And the earth is groaning because of sin.
Groaning.
At Charlie 199.
Is that meant to say groaning?
I agree with that. The earth is groaning because of sin. Measure the circumference. You will find some interesting information.
BRB, measuring the circumference of Earth.
At Rusty 82758. Yes.
Hey, 3Gun! I bet a while ago. Thank you, 3Gun. Thank you, 3Gun. I appreciate it. I will put that towards, I don't know. I'll buy a game. I'll buy a game with it. Something that people have requested that I don't own. I'll just buy a game with it for streaming. Thank you, 3Gun. Okay. Oh boy.
316. NP was not your being arrived after all.
Boone did show up, unprompted, completely unprompted. It was so funny. Okay, so what are we arguing here? That due to sin, the earth is growing.
Not to sit on you were donating, but do not consider nothing valuable because giving money is something not just allowed to get money somewhere else. That's Charlie 19902. I missed one.
He was in the chat earlier. I think you guys just missed each other too. Yeah, you did miss Boone. Also, who are you speaking to in regards to money being fungible? Me or 3Gun? And I really don't. I don't think it matters. Mostly because of the satisfaction that comes from putting it towards something. Because we're capitalists here. You know, that's our chosen system. That's what we like.
At Charlie 19902. It's just a general comment.
I gotta think about what you said.
At Charlie 19902. But like for example, money
Oh, I think I get what you're saying. So my answer is no, because of tax reasons. If I give a stated reason for what I'll spend money on, specifically, we're framing this as income from a business venture, and I reinvest that income from my business venture into something that will benefit my business, then it's not just, fungible money. I mean, it is net zero from a business standpoint, but if I can claim it on taxes, then I don't feel like it's fake. I guess if that's what you're arguing. phone. I gotta put the phone out the window. It's hot. Enjoy your ride, guys. You're going out the window. Here we go. It's go time. Woo! Out the window. Woo! Gotta cool the phone off. Yeah! Here we go. Yeah! I gave you a warning. I did warn you. Good to go, right, guys? My phone overheated. Wow, manly beard. I think we're good to go. My phone was overheating. That's why I had to go out the window. Ooh, we're so back. Galaxy S25. it's just running a lot of resources right now. So like it's playing music, it's got my directions up, it's got stream going, and it has speech chat running. It's a lot to handle.
That's freaking 3316. Or phone.
Yeah, it's a workhorse. It's okay. It gets to retire in a year.
At Charlie 1999802. I would not be upset by no music.
Would you know? But I like music. I'm enjoying the music. Are you going to hang out for the whole stream, Charlie? And then I'll consider turning it off. I think the music is the smallest resource. I think the music is the smallest resource out of all. Waste and obsolete avoidance pills. I know that thing's not an Apple product though. I mean, I can also turn off speech chat and just not talk to you. That's also an option. I'm just kidding. I love you. Note 9. Charlie, I wish you would come to a nerd convention with me. Hey man, some people like a scenic view. My data might eat shit and stream might look bad, but every once in a while it looks okay. You are absolutely allowed to complain the whole time. Nerds are somewhat insufferable. This guy. Ain't that the truth? Charlie, it'd be more accurate if you went to a nerd convention as yourself. And yes, 3Gun, I go to... And that's what these driving streams are. It's just me going to nerd conventions. Well, I mean, I have a better community for now. Apparently, I just alienated both Jewish and Christian people. Dude, the smash rooms at conventions, ugh. No, I stay far away. It's putrid. But really, I super don't think asking who's worse is like a bad question, you know? I can ask who's better, and that's a good question. But I ask who's worse, and that's like, I don't know what's wrong with that. But like, what modern standard is like defining who's worse as pretty terrible? It's a valid question to ask. Worse doesn't immediately mean that either are bad. It just means that one is worse than the other. But yeah. Well, I did say it randomly on the internet. If you want to clip it and you want to try to cancel me, I give exclusively Charlie permission to do that. Right, I did explicitly say I don't know anything about either of them. I mean, I was born into Christianity, I guess. I was baptized. But I just don't know. That's fine, big guy. That's fine. What I really want is Charlie's answer. Okay, well, now Charlie's got me canceled, so we might as well say all the bad stuff. Can anyone explain why who's worse is bad? Is it because it, like, sows division? I feel like it's a conversation that should be had. What's... Okay. Do you know what movie? And were you born a poor black child, Charlie? Because if not, that's bad. That's by modern standards, that's a bad statement. The jerk. that is practically blackface. Also, didn't this administration legalize comedy? So aren't we allowed to say whatever as long as it's jokes? I'm just kidding, guys. The vast majority of this is a bit, except for the part where I ask who's worse. Okay, but that's a... Okay, so religion being a... Hi, French fry. Religion being part of culture is a personal take. Religion being intrinsically tied to culture is a political take. I think that there is an amount of culture that leads people to specific religions, but I think that's more about environment than it is culture, and I think the two are different. Yeah, okay. I would like to make a distinction between environment and culture and say that they're two different things. Environment leads people to religion way more than culture does. Environment includes your economic standing, your literal location, and culture. I think it's an encompassing... No, environment includes culture. Culture is part of environment. That would be my take. I'm saying religion can't be reduced to culture. It can be reduced to environment. But when you look at America, there is a lot of self-segregation, but it's not a... Hey, listen, I don't stand for any political ethno-state. that's off the menu for me. So that's yeah, I'm completely against that. No religious ethno-states here. Not a fan. I'm very American in that way, you know, Charlie. I'm very concept of American that way. American in practice, you know. But my nuance to that take is that, you know, who's worse is more of a reflection on the individual practitioner, because a certain amount of environments produce a certain amount of results. The implication of religious ethno-state is that is a thing that exists, and I don't believe that it should. Now, am I calling for the destruction of any of those such places? Absolutely not. All right. Okay, Charlie. All right, Charlie. Bad Charlie.
I want to cite.
It's funny. It's very funny. So, my take at large. specifically not citing them. Okay, Charlie. Them? Charlie, what do you mean by them? This is our Charlie, yes.
What about comparing religious people to atheists? I need to know how widespread atheists are.
Oh my God, Charlie, no! Oh God! Alright, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is gonna get me flagged, and everything that I have said thus far has not been terribly objectionable, but the context that Charlie is bringing into this, it's dicey. Right, which brings some amount of individualism to religion, which then leads credence to the question, who's worse? If there's individualism in religion, the question who's worse is a legitimate one. Charlie, the parentheses, come on. I have not been a lot more bad than you. You've been trying to paint me as a fuckhead. What do you mean it's offensive? What does that mean? Dude, alright. No, explain it. Yeah, 3 Gun did bait me. He genuinely did rage bait me. Yeah. He did. It worked. Good job, 3 Gun. Listen, I believe that religion is a way to justify your existence to yourself. Okay? I think that it is an individual experience. I don't agree with organized religion. That is my take. So I think it is perfectly legitimate to compare the worst practitioners of each religion. What's so wrong with that? That's crazy. That's crazy that you're calling this terrorism. It's very funny. Oh, it's very funny, but that's insane. Charlie, I gave you the free pass. I already gave you the free pass. I said that it wouldn't be an issue. I would engage with you. That guy can be funny. I don't think there's anything wrong with what I've said. Laying out the foundation and the reasoning for the question. Religion is a deeply individual thing. I don't agree with organized religion. Who's the worst out of each one? We're comparing the worst practitioners to say who's the worst. Well, okay, not the worst, but worse. Guys, I might have to die on this hill. I might have to die on this hill. I did preface explicitly with I don't know anything about the history of either of the two. And I don't even know who the worst practitioners of each of them are. So if we were to compare them, it'd be a learning experience. Yeah, good job, French fry. Is Christianity like a subsect of Catholicism? Are they the same? Speaking of priests. Speaking of. That's crazy because you hear all the time about the power of the Catholic Church, but not the power of the Christian Church. Is that media running interference to lessen the blow of influence that Christianity has? This is a genuine conversation to have. Is the framing of the Catholic Church as a very powerful institution purposeful so that there's a degree of separation between Catholicism and Christianity? Because if it's a subsect of Christianity, then Christianity is an insanely powerful institution. But it doesn't get portrayed like that. I would agree with that, French fry. It is not good for women historically, and you get these manosphere guys hopping online and talking about how religion exists and is good because it perpetuates these feminine roles, but feminine roles, as defined by religion, often fall to subservience, which is bad, and most people agree that that's bad.
Yes, that's absolutely important to their myths, I would say. The Catholics like to fashion themselves as the Christians.
Okay, so there is interference being run. Catholics themselves are looking to distance themselves from the whole of Christianity to show that they are the one true Christianity, right? Is that right? Okay, here. Maybe a less offensive question. Here we go. Who's worse, Catholics or Christians? By that I mean Roman Catholics or modern Christians. That's not bad to say, right? Right? It is like that, three gun. Okay. So if Roman Catholics are modern Christians, then, like, what's the difference? Okay. Modern Catholics, modern Christians. Who's worse? And that's not a bad question to ask, right? Because there's no idea of it being racially motivated, I guess. I'm trying to operate under Charlie's idea of what religion is and means. What ignores reality? Oh, the Crusades. You're talking about the Crusades. Yeah, that's Catholicism. Absolutely. There is this idea of Catholics being the strict religion, and also the guilt religion. There's this idea that Catholic, it's specifically Catholic school, I think that might give you that idea, because Catholic schools are often portrayed to be very strict. I don't know. Couldn't you just say progressive instead of liberal? Maybe you are wrong, Free Gun. So why? I also think that it's a good thing that they're becoming more progressive. Also, did anybody mention if Flint has good water yet? I'm driving through. I'm just curious. I can't do anything about it, but is their water fixed? Can we do anything about Flint? Have we? Oh, great. Congratulations, Flint.
That French builder, after 15 years.
Yeah, that's a long time. When did they get clean water? Is this a Trump win? Did Trump give them good water?
That freaking 3316. I do feel like Christianity is pretty likely to go NGL.
Likely worse, Charlie. Likely worse. Three Gun's making a political statement. He's saying Christians are worse than Catholics.
At Charlie 199802. Biden fixed the water personally. Thank you, Joe.
Joe hopped into the pipes at Flint, and he used his metal rust absorption powers, and he absorbed all of the garbage and whatnot, and cleaned the pipes. And yeah.
Probable I should say more than a lot of atheists say. At Charlie 199802. Well, Catholics are Christian.
But they're not. Catholics are trying to distance themselves from Christians.
At Charlie 199802. They are.
Catholicism does not equal Christianity. That's what they say. They don't claim it.
At Max Lower 5995. Make Chris Pro.
Oh, real. Let me cut the wheel.
It does you folks. At 3316. Like why would a bunch of people just start worship a random guy out of nowhere, Jesus?
Because he was a very good storyteller. Well, actually, Mary was an excellent storyteller. That would be why. Oh, boy. Okay.
At French Grover. As Charlie said, Catholics are becoming more progressive, when the Christians are conservative and trying to revert back to older ideals. So Christians are worse cause they are directly affecting us. At Charlie 199802. So it's like this, Catholics view themselves as the literal rainbow chain for Peter Henry in his first post. It's like an unbroken chain from Jesus' appointment. At French Grover. I am absolutely open to being told I am wrong all. At Charlie 199802. At French I just don't find it to be true either. There are plenty of other Christian sects that are becoming more progressive. At 3316. Yeah, but still it wasn't possible for a bunch of people out of nowhere to start worshiping a guy that goes against their religion. At Charlie 199802.
Okay. We're not getting to the root of the issue, which is comparing the worst of each practitioner of the religion. If you claim you're Catholic, then you claim you're Catholic, and that's how we organize the people. So if you claim you're Christian and you do a lot of bad stuff, then you're a Christian. If you claim you're a Catholic and you do a lot of bad stuff, then you're a Catholic. So which one's worse? Who's done the worst out of the two of them? Who has the worst guy? JD Vance is a lot of things. JD Vance has been everything thus far, hasn't he? Except his wife's religion. I wouldn't put him on the scale anywhere. JD Vance is whatever's convenient for optics, I think. Great. I don't know where I would put JD Vance. he's like many politicians in that we'll never know what he truly believes because he switches up so often. Okay, if we're going off of what people currently claim, then J.D. Vance is Catholic. I don't know what bad he's done as a vice president. I don't know how much power vice presidents have aside from breaking ties. Well, he was Christian and he separated himself from Christianity. And he's Catholic. They're not the same. Okay, can we stay on topic here? Who's the worst? Who's the worst Christian? Who's the worst Catholic? Charlie, the people who claim Christianity are Christians. The people who claim Catholicism are Catholics. That's how we differentiate. It's confusing because Charlie's making it confusing. If you say you're a Catholic, then you're a Catholic. If you say you're a Christian, then you're a Christian. It is as simple as that. They do not have to actually believe it. They just have to claim it. All Catholics do not call themselves Christians. Listen, if we're tired of having this discourse, I'm okay to move on from it if we don't want to make a political statement, because Charlie has made it seem like it is a taboo to discuss who the worst people from a specific religion are, then we can move on.
Charlie 199802. I like religion.
Great.
Charlie 199802. I am just not enough.
You won't get banned. I told you that you have the pass, Charlie. I told you that you have the pass. We're talking about factual, historical, who did the worst. Kenneth Copeland do? What impact did he have? Oh, God. Fuck you, Charlie. Okay, then, Charlie, who was programmed to do the worst thing out of the two religious claims? Mega church pastors are real bad. Yeah, yeah. Mega church pastors are real freaks of nature for sure. They oh man, they do such terrible things. It's just like, this is largely what I don't like from organized religion, is the ability to lead masses away from something based on what you think. Based on what you think. Okay. Go ahead, Charlie. I lost my train of thought. Everyone started talking. It doesn't matter. You won't make the decision anyway. Say what you were programmed to say, Charlie. What you should say is which. I think you are programmed to say which is worse, the worst Christian or the worst Catholic. That is what you're programmed to say. And I think Jesus is a cool dude. Yeah. I try to live in the way that the idea of Jesus exists. Charlie, it sucks that 3Gun is better at rage baiting than you are. It really does suck. I thought that you would be so much better at this. I'm not baited, I'm just, like, disappointed, you know? Master debated. We got any South Park watchers? Hey, disappointed in like the lack of effort on the baiting. If we're gonna fuck with me, come on, let's do it. Let's do it real. Let's do it right. Who is the tier 1 Sonley versus Bader? Is it Boone? It is Boone, of course it's Boone. You didn't bait me into talking about Christians and Catholics. I had to pivot from talking about Christians and Jewish people because apparently you conflate religion with race. You think religion and race are the same thing, and I tried to provide you an example where it's not the same, and you're like, well, actually, I'm not gonna make a comment. Yes, you so baited me into talking about my racial feelings. So true, my king. Yeah, whatever. Pull up the transcript, Charlie. Pull up the transcript. If I brought it up before you mentioned it, it's not a bait. The new house is okay. It's fine. It's livable. We're trying to patch all of the holes in it so that mice don't come in and fuck with us. But otherwise, it's fine. We're moving all of the like last of our belongings in tomorrow. You're a non sequitur, Charlie. Yeah, see, you can't even bait water out of a sink. It comes out of a faucet, out of a spigot, out of a sprocket, out of a hose, out of a pipe, not out of a sink. Moron. Also, 3-gun, I like facilities instead of fallacies. That's very fun. Oh boy. French fries, just trying to have like a nice conversation. 3-gun and Charlie teaming up to try to bait me into being mad on the road. Your thirst is not my fault, and your inability to describe things accurately is also not my fault. Might have a donut. I just got donuts sitting over here. We're not fighting. We're having fun. Everyone's having fun here. We're all enjoying ourselves. Thanks, French fry. We try. Damn, Charlie. All right. Yeah. Yeah, hi dear. I did invite Charlie into it. I was like, you have the pass. You can speak about things today. If you'd like us to move on and you would like to listen to the stream, I can revoke my Charlie pass. I did not explicitly stir you up. Yeah, no, it is my fault. Yeah, dear, I asked who's worse. I think initially, oh my God, I asked who's worse, Jews or Christians, I think. I think that was the initial comparison. And then we moved on to Catholics or Christians. And Charlie was like, they're the same. And in regards to Jews and Christians, he was like, that's offensive because religion is the same as race. And I was like, no, it's not. It's a valid question. Who's the worst out of each religion? And then he never answered. Yeah, it's just not true. That's just not true. That's alternative facts. That didn't happen. Three guns, 8? Charlie's stance was that Catholics are Christians, so it doesn't make a difference who's worse. But they aren't, though. They're Catholics. Okay, bud, that's cool. I can't believe you're calling Christians rectangles and Catholics squares. That's ridiculous. They do have the most money, Joseph. That's so true. That is so true. We're asking who's worse. We want to define the worst person from every religion. We don't want to define a superior religion. We want to define the worst person from each one. I do not think they have to currently be alive now. So his grandmother was ethnically Jewish or was religiously Jewish? Because they are different. This is why ethno-states are bad. I think to settle this discussion, we need someone to drop a nuke and claim every religion, and then we can all say they're all the worst. You know, I'm a man who's practiced every religion that exists, and then nuke a continent out of nowhere. That seems like gatekeeping. Look at this. Look at this sunset, folks. Oh boy. That is quite bright. That was quite a sunset. Alright, let's move on. I'll be honest, Joseph, I don't know. I don't know the differences between every religion. I don't know enough about religions. Yeah, let's name off all the cons. Jeffrey. No, Kodokan is the worst con. Kobots pretty bad. Oh man, heathens, the worst religion. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a fine discussion to have, as long as you don't say that the worst person is in history is a direct reflection on the entirety of that religion. Then I think it's fine to define who the worst person is and also define their religion. Well, we're all smart enough people to understand that defining who the worst person of a specific religion is doesn't directly reflect on everyone in that religion. It's just who's worse. It reflects badly on the religion, but not on the people practicing the religion. If you catch my drift. We're not saying the people are bad people. We are saying that the religion has a bad history. You know? Which, if it has a bad history, that's just a bad history. You can't. Facts don't care about your feelings. That's a bit. That is a bit, though. That's a little funny. Okay, so atheists have the worst of the bad people. Congratulations, everyone. Atheists are the worst. Now, I don't know what Three Gun's saying, and I might not condone it. I don't know what Three Gun said. I think it'll be about 2 hours helping George. It might be like an hour and a half since I'll be getting there at 5:30. But I think about 2 hours to help George.
Did you know that it is estimated that Pol Pot is responsible for the killing of 25% of all Cambodians alive at the time?
Wow. What's the number on that, Charlie? heinous dude. Holy shit. Atheism is a religion. It is as simple as that.
That 3316. It's the absence of a religion.
No, it's not. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses. No, but I would kill him. Oh, wow. That's funny. I mean, no, that's not funny. That's a tragedy. Leg walk. Yeah, no, you're wrong, Fringo. Sorry. Look it up. Look up the definition. Sorry, bud. Well, there you go.
That Charlie 199802. Yale universally indicate that at least 1.3 million victims were executed, accounting for up to 60% of the total death toll, while others died from exhaustion, starvation, or disease.
Wow. Yeah, 1.3 million, and one guy being responsible for that is crazy. It's fucking absurd. First of all, how do you have that kind of pull? Second of all, accomplishing that with you know, as many armies, as many foot soldiers as he has, it's just crazy. For the time period as well, it's sickening. I mean, you can. Denial is a river, freak hunt. You can stay there if you want, drink from it if you like, but you know it's just gonna keep poisoning you. Okay, new topic. For the fellas, do you like pooping? Do you enjoy it? Do I like
At
what?
Freaking 3316. Do I like what?
Do you like pooping?
At Charlie 199802. If I never had to poop, but I didn't also feel like I had poop inside of me, I would rather not poop.
Okay, but do you like it currently? You have to. And you can feel it inside of you. Do you like it?
At Charlie 199802. So no, not a fan of pooping.
Not a fan of pooping.
3316. Hey, if I am not pooping, I'm pooping.
I know that's right, brother. If I'm not looping, I'm pooping.
At Charlie 199802. But under the current circumstances, I do like pooping.
Okay. I would say under the current circumstances, I also like pooping. Alright, somebody else come up with something.
At Charlie 199802. I had 5 Guys today, and usually I do really good with spice, but I had a jalapeno that kicked my ass so bad.
Real king. Dude, Five Guys obliterated me a couple days ago. It was just it was ridiculous. I had their Chipotle fries, or not, no, it was Cajun fries. I had their Cajun fries one night and woke up and it was just the worst stabbing pain in my stomach. And I had a burger that morning from them because I ate the fries for dinner.
199802. Damn, that's unfortunate.
I ate the fries for dinner and had the burger for breakfast, and it ruined my day.
Well, went from an educational discussion with philosophy to middle school discussion. At Charlie 199802. I love their Cajun fries.
Dude, the Cajun fries are great. They're delicious. They just, they don't sit well. I'm gonna be honest. They do not sit well. How do we feel about Arby's? I personally, Arby's enjoyer. Jamocha shake and curly fries carry.
At Freaking 3316. I like Arby's. At Alyssa Lopez. Hello from Kansas City.
Hello, Alyssa.
99802. FRFR.
Alright, we got a bunch of Arby's lovers in the chat. Hello, Alyssa. I am in Grand Rapids, just now pulling in. I'm actually going to park soon,
At Freaking
because I'm here.
3316. Goated chicken sandwich.
I never get the chicken from Arby's. I am curious about their steak nuggets.
At Charlie 199802. The problem though with Arby's, what they advertise always sucks, but I do like everything else.
Yeah, their advertisements are not great. They have like a. Ooh, hold on, let me slow down real fast. I don't want to take this curb too bigly.
At Alyssa Lopez. Arby's curly fries are the best.
Oh, I actually gotta put in the address. Whoops.
Dude, I tried the cheesesteak. It may have been.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, gamers. I had to figure out where I was at. Oh, let's see if I can actually park in this parking garage. So I might not be able to because of this long line. Oh boy, Arby's curls are just excellent, right? The cheesesteak being the worst thing. It's funny. Atheism is not the lack of a belief. That's just wrong. You're wrong. That's not true, and you're baiting. And I will not be gerbated. Okay, time to park. Copy paste from Google AI. From the AI summary, I think so.
Press on screen. Welcome. Please proceed to the lot.
Alrighty. Yeah, oh yeah. Yes, I'm just unloading. So it's usually the guy running the elevator, so I'll talk to him. Thank you. You too. Google AI summary is not reliable, Freegun. I mean, it's just true. That's not rage baiting. That's